So, I know it is a time of great change for the Team Fortress 2 community with hashtag SaveTF2. And there's another, I'd say, issue I would like to bring attention to as a member of the community myself. I am unfortunately a free-to-play, meaning that now, whenever I join lobbies, Valve puts a stick of tape over my mouth, and I am no longer allowed to speak. But on top of that, my only hat's a gibbous. Now, some of you more fortunate Team Fortress 2 players who have a bunch of fancy cosmetics and killstreak items will have no idea what I'm talking about. But, as somebody who only has a gibbous, life is difficult for somebody wearing a gibbous, as there's a lot more than it looks to be on the surface, besides the fact that a lot of gibbous players are... Gibbous still has the connotation of being something that only bad players wear, and that negatively affects people who are actively good at the game. If you don't believe me, try this yourself. Just wear a gibbous. Plain old gibbous on a fresh account. You can't speak. Meaning, what I have experienced is I get focused by snipers more because they see gibbous. Because, honestly, we all see gibbous players as an easier target to hit than a player with a lot of cosmetics. The inverse is true with medics. You will be healed less often if you're wearing a gibbous because they'd rather just pocket that guy with 20 unusuals. Same with Ubers. Even when I'm literally one of the top scorers on a server, I will still never get an Uber by a medic. They'd rather go heal the heavy or something, even when I'm dying out on the ground, because, there's a piece of duct tape over my mouth and I can't call for a medic to help me, which is honestly stupid. They should at least still allow basic voice lines, because it screws things up. And, I get why Valve doesn't want free-to-players to talk, but also that negatively impacts the experience that us real players have when I feel like I could be doing so much better if I was being healed a little. And I'm not able to voice that to my teammates, as I have stated before. And it just feels like Valve really wants us to spend more money on their game. It's almost pay to win because, if you have fancier items, you'll get healed more. It's like how YouTubers get extra pocket medics. It just seems so unfair to us who don't really want to spend money on the game because it's just cosmetic based. But, now that we're losing out on features, it feels like Valve is forcing our hand to spend money on the game so that we can talk